Okay, so I did go through the video. I noticed some of the filler words that I use. Is one of my favorites for sure. I'll be doing more and more videos and practicing my speech so that way you don't hear the ums a lot. And also, this is not a professional video whatsoever, so I'll be working on that. Other than that, I'm fully aware of what filler words I'm using a lot. I'm gonna play some VR a little bit.
This video should be a little easier now that it's roughly about 4 months that I've already had this vehicle pre-owned. Um, Man, I don't even know where to start. So I don't even know what to title this. But to be honest, the neighborhood that I do live in is not the best neighborhood, that's for sure. Um, it just sucks that this was for sure my probably my only opportunity to get a Tesla at the price that it was at, and I just had to do it. I had a Mustang convertible 2020, I think. It was beautiful. I loved it. I don't know why, but I got it through Carvana, and the entire experience with Carvana was pretty amazing, flawless. I mean, everything that it estimated that the price of my the payment, monthly payments, and down payment, everything, all of that was down. Actually, the numbers didn't even change at all. So I got the Mustang on there. Put the down payment. I think it was about 3,000 or 4,000. I want to say it was 3,000. And yeah, it was good. It was a beautiful car. I had it for about 6 months. I was attempting to do a refinance, but I didn't qualify for some reason. So what happened is, shoot, why do I have this open? So what happened was, um, I ended up just downloading Carvana again and looking through Teslas because ultimately that was the car that I wanted. I've always wanted this car. As soon as it got announced and released, I just time flies by pretty quickly. And yeah, so I saw this 23 red for 16,000. I thought it was too good to be true. First of all, they had photos. It was photos off of a lot, which was almost like if they just parked it, they just got it, they took photos, and then they put it up online. It was weird. They perfect. I think the Mustang was valued at 19,000, and I think so, or 20. I forgot what happened. I know that the Mustang was worth more than what I paid for. That's for sure. So that positive equity went down to about like 3,000. That pretty much helped me get the car without a down payment, and I just had to pay shipping, which was about $750. Yeah, so I'm getting it. I'm excited. It's about a week to get delivered. I get it. Beautiful. I'm gonna see if you can see it in the video right here. Yeah, you can see it. So right here, so okay, I did a full walkthrough. Everything was beautiful, but as you can see right here, the paint is starting to chip. And yeah, long story short, thanks to my fiance, I got a pretty nasty bump in the back. And I ended up having to take it to a collision center. And that's what happened right here in the back. Damn, the shadow is like right on it too. Holy crap. You can't see that. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But that happened. And I asked the lady, hey, does this front here look replaced to you? She was like, it did have a paint job, and that the paint was definitely not painted on correctly. Shoot. Something about it not being fully painted properly, but that was not there before. It just started peeling. But overall, even with that paint, I still didn't really care. I mean, that was pretty much the only thing that was wrong. Well, when I first got it, everything was good. Everything. I didn't have any issue at all. Except for scratches that you get right here. I guess what I ended up finding out later was that it was actually a Hertz vehicle, and here are the little sensors right here. I guess to tap the key was scratching it because it was in a plastic seal, and I think that's what got it scratched up. But other than that, it was great, phenomenal. Alrighty, I'm excited. I got the car already. And yeah, sure enough, this car stands out in the neighborhood that I'm in. Stands out like crazy. Yeah, sure enough, the kids, and I had no idea that this car was that popular. Holy crap, they look like a scratch. I had no idea that this car was that popular. As far as the kids, man, there's all these seeds right here. Yeah, so it attracted, it definitely attracted people. Definitely eye candy. And damn, man, the first 3 days, man, there was kids on it, touching it. Uh, it was at nighttime, so I was excited. I had the Sentry mode on. Man, there was a kid on this car, touching it, taking photos with it every day, man, for like the first 3 weeks. I did tell him. I told him to, you know, just to back off. Yeah, sure enough, I went through Sentry mode, and I saw this one kid grabbing a mop and just scrubbing the back of the car. Man, it's crazy. It was crazy. And then trying to figure out how to charge this also was another thing. Overall, man, that was tough. It really motivated me to get a house just because the apartment complex and the area that I was at. But yeah, that's just like a random side story. I got the car at 70,000 miles, and I think right now I am at 80 something. I believe so. I could check right now. Actually, let me pop this thing out right here. Let me pause it. Okay, I'm not sure how much you can hear me, but I got the microphone on my hat. So I am at, let's see. Where am I at? Okay, yeah, so I'm at 82,000 miles. So the first month of owning this vehicle, I had kids messing with it. Um, what happened? The mop incident happened. Um, what else? What else? Yeah, I was just kind of feeling it, just like everybody wanting to see it. I kept it low key, like I kept it on the down low, but there was just no way to keep this hidden. A red Tesla in the project area. And again, I got it for a good price. That's the reason why I have it. And in fact, for a lower payment than what I was doing with the Mustang. And not a single time anybody messed with the Mustang except for, well, one time somebody jumped on the hood. Not jumped on it, my bad. Sat on the hood and took a photo. But other than that, man, nobody messed with the Mustang. There's other cars in the neighborhood, and they still keep wanting to trigger the cameras. They kept wanting to trigger the car. They kept touching the dang cameras. They touched every single camera they saw in the car, and they were just there. I did file 2 police reports. One police report was for them trying to open the door. That's another thing. They kept trying to open it too. So I got video footage of them. I wonder if I have that saved actually. Let's see. Let's see if I have it saved. Hey, it's me. Let's see. Did I save it? Yeah, there's a lot of footage. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, Sentry. Let's see if we can see somewhere they're just like messing with it. Like, this is early on when I first got it. Yeah. No, it's not here, but I did put it on TikTok. But yeah, so they kept messing with it. I confronted them. I haven't had an issue of them messing in with it until recently again. They kept like touching it. Different kids every single time. And then thanks to my wonderful, beautiful fiance, I got that thing in the back. That was a hit and run. A lady hit us from the back. I guess. Again, the apartment complex. Freaking lady in a Nissan rear-ended her, hit the back bumper. Um, my fiance, she did panic. She's safe. I'm very happy that that's my priority. Um, it was a small thing, but it caused that damage. the lady took off. She ended up circling back, and that's when I jumped in the car and I commuted to my route at a legal speed, and that lady happens to be in my route at the same speed. She ends up running a red light, almost hitting two kids during that, and I got stuck at the red light, so I couldn't pursue um, my route for a little bit. I'm trying to be careful with my words here. But yeah, so that happened. She got away. She came back a little bit later, confronted her again, and she completely denied the entire thing, even though I have everything on camera. What happened? Filed a police report. The police showed up. They jumped in here. They were intrigued by the cameras. Um, they were asking me questions about the cameras and what the Tesla does. I was not in any state to be like, yeah, you can do this, you can do that, and the officer kind of like realized that I wasn't really in the mood to talk about my about the car, and he kind of got mad, to be honest, because then he was kind of rude. I was trying to figure out, I was trying to ask questions as far as like, what are you gonna do to the lady? What process am I gonna do? This has never happened to me before. Do I call the insurance? Can you figure it out? Can you blah blah blah. Um, and yeah, so pretty much I had to learn or go through that entire insurance process, which I'll talk about later in the video. Yeah, so all that's happening. Charging, I was charging with an extension cord with, I believe it's a 10 gauge 100 foot, and that's how I was charging for a while until I started coming over here to charge. And yeah, so that's been my experience so far. 6 months with backstory on what happened, and then with the actual car itself, as far as performance and everything. I haven't had a single issue. Only thing I did do was I did replace something. I replaced this that wasn't here. That's the only thing I actually had done. Like, I can zoom into the damage right there. Yeah, that was damage. This little piece right here. The estimate. Oh, I'm gonna double check that my mic is still working. Back to the story. Hit and run thing happens, man. I am pissed. I am so pissed off, and I ended up doing massive research, finding out who it was, and just following the legalness of it. Got pictures and everything, and then as far as like filing charges, I wasn't too sure if I could file or press charges, and then pursue like me suing them on my own with the evidence, or going through my insurance and then having to pay my deductible, and then they go and pursue her afterwards. But the thing is with that is, I'm not sure if they're going to do it for they estimated the damages about $800. I went into the collision center. The lady just kind of looked at it and she estimated it that it was going to be a little bit more. Yeah, so I'm kind of still stuck in limbo as far as like what I'm going to do next. I want to be comfortably save enough and have enough money to do the deductible, but then also on top of that, I have the insurance potentially going up. I don't know if it is or not. I did make a phone call early on during the thing, and they said that they can't tell me if the insurance is going to go up or not, which is that's another thing that I'm pretty terrified, because I just got my insurance like super low again, and then just for it to go back up is going to be ridiculous. Other than that, performance. Other than that, the car has been freaking amazing. Having to just do that back thing, replacing that looks so cool. I got a new update too. What is the update for? Actually, let's update. Connect to Wi-Fi. That's cool. It has been beautiful experience driving it. I just gotta get out of the damn area, man. The city just doesn't. They don't really mess with the car, man. It's just crazy. In this side of town, though, you'll see Teslas all day. I think there's even one parked over there. Look, there's a Cybertruck behind me too. And they took off. Yeah, so that's my experience so far. 4 months, or yeah, 4 months. I think that's what I said. Um, as far as the car itself, I've been to the Grand Canyon already. That was the first road trip I did. Handle it amazing. Um, I haven't done any maintenance yet. I know that I'm gonna do either the tires are coming up, and then washer. Um, it's a bummer that they're not gonna upgrade these, as far as we know. Um, but they're gonna add new ones. So at least the new four superchargers, whatever, are gonna be installed. Hopefully they install one a little bit closer. I kind of don't want to be in the city for much longer. I don't want to move. But if they do add that, that'd be a bonus. These I don't have a problem because I could just do a video. I could do my homework, utilize my time pretty well. Also, there's like places and little businesses in the area that offer discounts for some of them, so it's always cool to